Okay. So crates of honey aren't very big, but they are incredibly heavy. Okay, this can now go back to the flour mill. How's the harvester? The harvester is at 95%. Get this back to the flour mill. I won't start loading it, I'll just park it. Oh, dude. It's you again, isn't it? Now he is requesting to be unloaded. So how have we been? I've only been going an hour and 40 minutes. Wow. That's okay, well at least it allowed the traffic to get away from us. And that is the house, and that is the mill. Park that there, go find the truck. Now, what's the harvester doing and where is it? Oh, it's at another cut-in, and great. To approach from the other end. So harvester holds, he's got 16.5 in it. That's less than is needed to fill the truck, so it will continue. Go and in there. So 16,000 puts us up to about 35. He's then going to push in front of me, finish off this row and swing around. Start going back the other way. As soon as he does that, I'll run in behind him. I'll take out until this truck is full, and then we'll tell the harvester to stop for the day. We'll go to sleep, we'll wake up. Not too bad, actually. We won't go to sleep and wake up, we will check the weather. The weather is... it's going to rain at lunchtime. That's sad. Oh, not paying attention. Harvester is stuck. So we're going to have to get up very, very early in the morning, because we have, if we get up at 6 o'clock in the morning and get this job started immediately, then we've got about 6 hours before the rain comes and the worker goes home. How are we doing? 36,000 tonnes. So maybe I do want to go another full load on the harvester. We don't have that much of the field left, but like Grand Marshal said, it's going to take your time. So, if I get this filled, obviously the harvester is empty. But yeah, I'm going to leave the harvester running for another hour or so. Let's get the truck filled once more after this run. How do we get about 40,000, I want to say? There we go. Oh, I parked the truck in there. Parked the little truck in the entrance again. Hopefully I should be able to get this in. And we'll have a ton more barley produced overnight, because there's a ton more barley to be produced. I really need to tidy this up. Yeah. I'm going to pull that down the side. That's fine. Oh, that's exactly where I want to be. And that's not fine. Okay, let's take it wider. Be thankful that long hauler's not watching. Oh, come on, really? Now, we're in. Back this up. Okay. Whee! Okay. I'm honestly not sure how long it's taking to fill up at this truck. Been paying attention, but it's July. We probably got sunlight till quite late in the day, like probably another 2 or 3 hours of sunlight. There's the harvester. And actually, I'm going to pull here and let the harvester reach the end and turn around. And we'll follow him back through the field. How's my tea? Verging on the cold side. Okay, so for Farm Sim 25, we did get a highlight reel of the Asian farm, and also the fact sheets that they produced this week. A few of them were for more Asian equipment. And interestingly, The rice harvester, not long grain, but rice harvester, is quite affordable, and the Asian farm looks to be fairly small dimension, so you're not going to want huge equipment on it anyway. But that's kind of interesting. It's going to be affordable to do a small rice operation. Everything else we've seen for not for long grain, right? You use a harvester like this for the long grain rice, but things like the peas and the spinach and the green beans need big self-propelled harvesters that are going to cost you £500,000 to £700,000 or dollars or euros or whatever other currency is in game. But that means if you're starting as a farm manager with $1 million and you need to buy the land and the buildings and the harvester, you are going to be a pea harvester, a green bean harvester, or a spinach harvester, and not do much of anything else. So I decided to bounce off to the Oxbow website, and it turns out that they have tractor hauled, I think, green bean harvesters, not pea harvesters, not spinach harvesters, but tractor hauled harvesters, much like we get here. So hitch that to the back of a tractor, haul it up and down the field, you can harvest your potato crop. And I think with green beans, we hopefully should get a tractor hauled green bean harvester. Oxbow also do a tractor hauled corn or maize forager. So that has potential as well. But I haven't found anyone who has tractor hauled pea harvesters or spinach harvesters. I'm not saying they don't exist, I'm just saying I haven't been able to find any. I've also haven't been able to find any YouTube videos of tractor hauled pea harvesting, green bean harvesting, whatever it is. That's not a very common thing. I think I should be able to get away with going back down the other end of the field and waiting for it to finish the cut in. So we now have a lot of straw that we can let the baler loose on. And hopefully that will be done before the rains. What else has been happening? I can't think what else interesting we've seen from Farming Simulator 25 recently. A lot of it is just sort of confirmations or different aspects of. So we get to see, the last video they showed us some more on the goats, some more on the water buffalo, pigs. Haven't seen many sheep. But there's all sorts, it's just different aspects of stuff that we already know about, but it's nice to see more stuff. So I'm going to keep that header for if we do contracts. The contract fields are very small, very tight. Our fields, we're opening up the sides so that there is at least one long edge, and that does mean that getting a 45-foot header into a field isn't as much of a challenge for us as it is on unedited fields. Do that, and I'll do that. There we go, cruising. So between all the PC build videos I've been watching, I've also seen there's a new game coming out in November, I think, called, oh dear, what's it called? Something like Sea Power, naval combat in the military age. Very much like, I did have a very old game called James Naval Combat, and it's very much like that one, but it's got graphics. Yeah, you can actually watch the ships doing things as opposed to it just being a map with icons on it that you direct around. I did have fun playing that. I didn't play it very much. The new game looks nice, but again, it's one of the... it's the sort of game I could play, because you have a scenario and all you have to do is play the scenario. And a lot of my computer gaming time, if I decide to play a computer game in my spare time, is scenario based. So something like Train Sim, drive between point A and point B, the mission will take you 45 minutes. I can do that, and I can also plan ahead because I know how long I have before I'm out of computer playtime. And so if I've got 30 minutes, a 45-minute trip is not something to do. But yeah, I can look for a 20-minute mission because I've got a spare half an hour. Same with Truck Sim. Truck Sim, I can get into a truck, I can drive off, pick a short drive, and so I'm not taking long distance driver as a skill, because that opens up 2-hour long drives, and I don't really want to be doing that. But if I can get a 30-minute drive, that's good. And I can get in a truck, I can drive for 30 minutes, I can finish up and done. Now obviously for Truck Sim I tend not to do that very often, and the reason is because I have to set the steering wheel up, and it's a hassle, and so I mean, obviously if I wasn't doing anything this afternoon, then maybe I wouldn't necessarily put the steering wheel away because I don't need my desk for work. So I could tomorrow play Truck Sim because the steering wheel's still out. But once I fold the steering wheel up and put it away, it's an issue to get out. So I don't generally play a lot of Truck Sim because it involves getting the steering wheel out. Train Sim, as I said, is easy. I can just sit down and do that. Railroader is easy because I'm just playing with the keyboard and mouse, so I don't have to get additional controllers out in order to play it. But something like Sea Power, I think that's what it's called, Sea Power. Yeah, pick a small game. Oh, you're in a an anti-submarine frigate searching for a submarine, or you're in an attack submarine going up against some anti-submarine ships. Yeah, I can do that for 20 minutes, 30 minutes. And then I don't have to worry about, oh, I was playing this 3 weeks ago, I wonder where I got up to. And that's kind of the problem I have with things like Farming Simulator and games with campaigns. So things like Civilization or City Builders or stuff like that. It's like, oh, I have to remind myself where I was at. Even Railroader. Yeah, it's not a game I could stop playing for 5 weeks and then, okay, where did I get up to? It's like I have no idea where I got up to. So when I'm playing that game, what I usually do is end of day. So I get to the end of the day, I'll sleep overnight so the next day's delivery gets dropped at the exchange, and I know when I pick up the game next, I'm starting a fresh day. And with Railroader, your jobs are defined. Yeah, okay, these are all the cars that got delivered to the exchange. I'm going to have to deliver these all today, and I'm going to have to collect the other stuff and drop it back at the exchange. But it's not a long-term planning game. The thing is, with a lot of the other games I enjoy playing is, you're playing a campaign, I've got resource management, I'm collecting stuff, and then, okay, now I've got enough stuff, but I have no idea what I was going to build with it because that was 6 weeks ago and I can't remember back that far. And short of keeping a notebook next to my PC with notes on every single game I'm playing, continuity just breaks down. Okay, so it's now 8:30. I still don't like the size of this field. This is not looking great, shall we say. But we do have 6 hours to go tomorrow. I might consider another truckload. But obviously, once we've done this, the harvester's going to do a cut in here. So as soon as we get to the end of the row, I'm going to take the truck to empty, regardless of whether it's full or not. Although, because the harvester's empty, it will make the cut in, and it'll make it all the way through to the other end. We're kind of okay here. 38. Okay, let's go. And the harvester will do its next thing. And at 3 times speed, okay, we've got 6 o'clock in the morning till midday. At 3 times speed, that's 2 hours of game time. Real world time is 10:40. Oh, sorry, real world time. 2 hours of real world time before it rains in the morning. And I don't have 2 more hours of playtime today. Normally I'd have another hour and a half-ish. But as I said, we've got things to do, places to be, Mrs. Osa's birthday to celebrate, and so we'll be finishing probably sometime next game day morning, I think. Okay, that's done. Go truck. And our current weather says it's bright and sunny, going to cloudy. So this block of grain is absolutely